How they hangin' dino dudes? It's me, the Media Raptor, and I'm finally back with another episode of the Media Raptor Reviews. Excuse me. Sorry for being gone for so long again, guys. I know I've been kind of really inconsistent, but I do have kind of a reason this time. So, as I stated in my Incredibles review, I fractured my ankle, so I gotta be careful with that, gotta deal with that, don't want it to get worse than it already is. My MacBook, for some reason, decided that the fan was gonna act up and break, which then it got so hot it literally burned the entire inside of the computer, essentially destroying the internal processing, the memory banks, like just everything. Thankfully, under warranty, I was able to get it back and get it completely repaired for nothing, but I did have to give them a few days to both take my laptop, figure out what the issue was, repair it, and then bring it back. Then, since I had backed everything up, I had to let everything re-download, had to do a whole bunch of updates I had been putting off, and I just didn't get around to doing another review. And I really don't feel like using my camera for reviews nowadays because it takes so long for it to upload, it takes up a lot of space, and I figure this is just a lot easier. But anyhow, I had recorded this review, had it edited and everything, I just hadn't exported it, and I lost it, so whoops. So yeah, we're back, and let's take a look at the 2018 sequel to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Okay, so Jurassic World was a great movie. If you haven't seen my review on it, link in the description, check it out. I really enjoyed it. I figured both as a reboot and as just a standalone movie, it did a lot of things right. Had great characters, some genuinely suspenseful scenes, great effects, amazing acting, and a pretty decent story. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it's both a step forward and a step back in equal parts. So, really, the movie just kind of comes off as good. Not amazing like Jurassic World, but also comes off as amazing in some ways that Jurassic World was just good. And really, it all comes down to the story. Essentially, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is just sort of a rehash of the Lost World Jurassic Park 2, in the sense that there is an expedition to an island for some reason, this time because the island is going to explode pretty much and all the dinosaurs will die. And it turns out this group that seems like, oh yeah, we're for helping the dinosaurs, it turns out, yeah, no, we're going to sell them. By the way, how stupid do you have to be to not see how poorly this could end? The answer? Very stupid, because this is like the third time they've tried this. And I'm not even counting the expanded universe. No, seriously, there was a lot of expanded universe stuff for Jurassic Park. There was a ton of comics and books and all sorts of great stories out there, but when are these idiots gonna learn? Anyhow, so really, it's sort of the dinosaurs get taken back, and of course, they get loose and blah blah blah. It is incredibly predictable. You know pretty much everything that's going to happen after about 10 minutes. And unlike Jurassic World, where there were some good twists here or there, or things that you just don't see coming, or things you didn't expect, everything is pretty clear what'll happen before it happens. Some of the big, there's supposed to be this big twist towards the end of the movie, and honestly, it's the only real twist in the movie, but I found it didn't work for two reasons. One, it didn't really set up the twist, and two, it was kind of a dumb twist, to be honest. I'll give them massive props for trying something completely different that you probably are not expecting, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting it, because I wasn't thinking about that kind of an idea back then when I first watched the movie, but yeah. So, thumbs up to the writers for at least trying something new. Also, well, when it has to be action-packed and all that, the action is a lot of fun. It is still a Jurassic Park movie and a Jurassic World movie, so they get plenty of scenes of people running from dinosaurs. The scenes when the dinosaurs, of course, get loose. That's not even a spoiler, because, well, what are you expecting? Every single movie, save for maybe the third one, has had a major plot point of, hey, dinosaurs are loose, we're all gonna die now. It's super entertaining, especially because all the characters that they set up in this place where these dinosaurs are some of the most unlikable and smarmy people that you just want to see die. And watching them die in shockingly gory ways for a PG-13 movie, or even just a PG movie here in Canada, it is so satisfying to watch. Also, the dinosaurs are still the highlight of the movie. Blue is still awesome in this movie. I love the Velociraptor. And let me just say, this thing here, the Indoraptor, this thing looks awesome. I know it's a kind of a dumb idea for making a new, deadlier breed of dinosaurs that could totally not blow up in our face in any way whatsoever. Yeah, I know it's a dumb idea, but guess what? This thing looks awesome. It is awesome. And this movie is genuinely kind of scary a few times. It is nowhere near as scary or as dread-filled as the original Jurassic Park, which, by the way, 25 years ago, like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, depending when this video goes up. But, yeah. It really does have some good tension, some genuinely good scares. It knows how to build an atmosphere, a creepy one, and I'll give them massive props. I was kind of on the edge of my seat a few times, genuinely freaked out as to what was going on. Also, the characters are still great. Owen is great. I love that guy. Chris Pratt is just awesome. Claire is another great character, although, I'll be honest, they kind of seem to hit her with the idiot stick a little bit and thinking, yeah, these people are totally trustworthy. They built an entire island to keep the dinosaurs safe. Let me just say this for the record. We should not bring back dinosaurs. I know that's very contradictory coming from me, of all dinosaurs, I guess. But it's a bad idea. They're dead for a reason. Let's keep them that way. You want to bring something back, bring Abraham Lincoln back. Bring David Bowie back. Bring Johnny Cash back, man. That would be awesome. Like, dinosaurs, it's just a bad idea, man. Anyhow, let's move on to another great part of this movie, the acting. The acting is awesome from every actor in the movie. You know, Chris Pratt is still, well, Chris Pratt, and that guy, I have not seen a bad performance from him at all. And even though people give him a lot of flack for the ending of Infinity War, I will stand by that was not his fault. In fact, you know, I think Star-Lord's reaction there was incredibly realistic considering what he had just gone through. So, I will fight you on that one, by the way. Bryce Dallas Howard, she does a great job. She's a good actress. I haven't seen her in a whole lot aside from the 2 Jurassic World movies, but, yeah, it is what it is. One of the newer characters, Rafi Spall, or Eli Mills, he's a great actor. Justice Smith, he's a good actor. Danielle Pineda, all these actors are great. Jeff Goldblum, for the very few scenes he's in, which kind of annoys me that they didn't use him more, is great, but then again, he's Jeff Goldblum. What do you expect? Everything I've seen him in has been incredibly entertaining, even if Jurassic Park 2, was it? Yeah, The Lost World, may not be the best Jurassic Park movie ever. Just putting that out there. I actually kind of like Jurassic Park 3 more than number 2, just for its stupidity and goofiness factor. Just saying. But yeah, another thing that this movie does really well are the effects. I feel like it relies a little bit too much on CG. Like, I know they did use puppetry in the original, and I was kind of hoping they would again, but there's a lot of CG in this movie, and for the most part, it looks great. I'll just leave it at that. A few spots, though, you can tell it's CG. But, going back to the Indoraptor, there was one scene, it's just one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. Essentially, the Indoraptor gets onto the roof of a building, it slowly climbs up, and this has to do with the music as well. The score is awesome. And, like, the music is building up, and thunder cracks across the sky, illuminating this demonic-looking creature against the moon. And it just roars, and it is so cool. Another great factor of this movie is the camera work. I mentioned how it does actually have a lot more sort of dread to it than I was expecting, and I think that does have to do with the camera work. So, at the end of the day, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. It had great ideas, but sort of went with a very by-the-numbers plot. It had great characters, but used them okay, but not as well as they could have been used. Am I hoping they make a Jurassic World 3? Yeah, the way this one ended, it has awesome potential for a third and hopefully final movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend you go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. However, I'm only going to give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom 3 Raptor Claws out of 4. And really, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's not meant to be a big, deep, philosophical movie. It's meant to be a movie about dinosaurs and people and how they don't work together. And I know you gotta expect more from a movie sometimes, and sometimes you gotta expect less. And I'm not saying, oh, it's this fantastic movie everyone must see, but it's a good movie to see on the big screen. I'll give it that. Anyhow, Dino Dudes, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this review, well, I got 3 more I'm going to record right after this, so hopefully there should be a steady stream as we continue our march to episode 200, which I now have to completely re-edit again, annoyingly. But, anyhow, until next time, Dino Dudes, this is the Meteoraptor, as always, saying keep cool, and I will see all you Dino Dudes around.